Fred Barstein with 401k TV with the monthly NIPA video. Welcome. Today we have the privilege of speaking with Trina Gross, who is the president-elect of NIPA. Welcome, Trina.
Thank you.
Okay, if we ask you a few questions.
Certainly.
So Trina is the CEO of Acuff and Associates, which is in the Nashville area, one of the larger TPAs there with 1,200 defined benefit and defined contribution, including 401k plans. Been around for a long, long time there. So today we wanted to talk about when a plan sponsor decides to change their record keeper, does that mean they have to change their TPA?
Absolutely, it does not. There are a lot of advantages to keeping their TPA, and if they're satisfied with the good service they've gotten from that TPA,
right,
it absolutely does not have to be done.
And it's very common for plan sponsors to change their advisor, for example, and not change their record keeper.
Correct. We call it professionally bundled, where
right,
they have the best experts from each of the areas, and if they're satisfied with those experts and one is not performing up to their standards, they can simply replace that one.
And that's the value of the unbundled service.
That's correct.
Right. And so what's sort of the time or the work or the downside of changing a TPA when maybe you're satisfied with that service?
Well, certainly there has to be a conversion, so all of the records must be converted from their current TPA to a new TPA. There can be some downtime for their participants in that scenario, and all the assets have to be reconciled from one to the other just as well. So a continuum of service is really important with your participants when there's no need for a disruption.
And it may be that it's the record keeper choosing that TPA. It may not be that that's a good fit for that plan sponsor also.
Absolutely. And most TPAs have good relationships with a number of vendors.
Right.
They may have someone on their staff that's dedicating to knowing that new vendor. So as long as a plan sponsor asks those questions and is aware of the opportunities there, right, it could be a good situation for everyone.
Right. So the plan sponsor, the bottom line is the plan sponsor shouldn't be forced into changing that TPA if they really do like it, and the plan sponsor ultimately is the client, right?
Absolutely. That's who we all serve, and that's who we want to be happy.
Right. So that's great. Well, that's great advice. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for watching the 401k TV NIPA monthly video.